Yo, what's going on, everybody out there? It's Popular Stranger, and we are back today with episode number 8 of my Northwestern Dynasty in NCAA football. Coming off a heartbreaking loss, throwing an interception in the end zone against number 1 Ohio State. Just a terrible decision. I'm still broken up about that. I hope you guys enjoyed that episode. Again, it was a really good game. And as you see, Ohio State's no longer number 1. They're still undefeated, but Ohio State drops to number 2 in the rankings. Stanford at number 1. Still a ton of undefeated teams. And we still managed to stay in the top 25, which I thought we deserved to. Losing to the number 1 team in the country. So we do stay inside the top 25. And we're going to take on Wisconsin this week as we just go through the top 25 here, and we're going to take a look at some other things and do some recruiting in this episode as well. After advancing the week, I found that a lot of players locked us out. A lot of players committed to other schools, so I'm really worried about my recruiting class right now. We may have to do some last minute going after guys and trying to recruit some guys who weren't on my radar at all. So we'll go through the Heisman watch, and unfortunately Kane Coulter is still not on this list. Really got to cut the turnovers out. I'm pretty sure that's what's killing him here. As you see, this is pretty much filled with quarterbacks except for Jeremy Smith at Oklahoma State University. And let's take a look at some of the league leaders as well, if I can find where they are here. Stats and records, I believe it is. Nope. Wow, I normally can find this right away. I don't know where it is. I'm sure somebody can point it out when you're watching this video. Let me try to find it once more here. As I could have swore it was under. Oh yeah, it's right here in front of me. My bad. Anyway, Kane Coulter, 14th in the country in passing yards, 1,232 passing yards. Rushing leaders, I didn't expect anybody to be up there. Because I don't really run the ball with just one person. We kind of do a run by committee, but my boy Pierre Youngblood, who's just been having monster games the last 2 games especially, 426 receiving yards. We're going to try to get him into the top 5 in the country. Tackle leaders, it looks like Proby is up there with 21, so he's almost in the top 5. Nothing really with sacks going on, and interceptions not as well. Probably not kicking either. Nope. So anyway, let's do some recruiting here. Again, a bunch of the people that I was hoping to get have locked us out or committed to other schools. I think Alabama snagged 2 of the guys that I really wanted. So we're going to load up the board here, and I'm pretty much just going to remove the guys who locked us out. Jermaine Smart, a 76 defensive end. Middle linebacker, 71 overall. I think I was shooting a little too high this year. So we got 2 other 79 overall players locking us out. Definitely think I shot too high for some of the prospects that I was trying to get. You know, our team isn't the greatest to try to entice players to come to, but I banked on having a good season this year. And, starting the program. As you see, Eric Jackson, another tight end I was going after, he commits to Texas A&M, so we're going to remove him. Free safety that I didn't really care about, so we're going to remove him. Alabama snagged both of the cornerbacks that I want. I just hate them. I hate them so much. They take the 2 defensive guys I had my eyes on. Here's another defensive end who was a low rating that I wasn't really pushing to get. So we got all the guys who have locked us out and all the guys who were removed off our board. Let's sort this by overall rating. And so it looks like we're going to be able to grab our punter here. I don't really want to put too many points into him. I still don't really know what I'm doing as recruiting goes. I'm still kind of struggling on getting, what works for me. But it looks like this punter is pretty much in reach of getting here. Cornerback Landon Dixon. I really need to get him because I lost my other cornerbacks to Alabama. So I'm going to increase the points here. I'm not going after as many players, so let's cap this up at 700. As you see, we did land one guy here, defensive end Corey Christensen. I'm pretty sure he's been on our list for a while now. And here's another defensive back that I need to go after hard. So we're gonna allocate a lot of points towards him. Brad Jensen, a free safety, 79 overall. I really need to improve my defense. I think offensively will be okay. I have quite a few different quarterbacks that are kind of on my list. Couple balanced one that has a low rating, but he's a speed-driven quarterback. But this is a 5-star athlete, or not athlete, but quarterback right here. I think I'm going to try to go after him a little hard now that we're in the top 3. We're still a lot of points away, but let's see if we can make a dent here. And we're also going to offer him a scholarship. So I've asked you guys this before, but now that the game's been out for a little longer, you gotta let me know, what seems to be working out for you as far as recruiting. What type of tips and tricks do you might have that you might be able to let me know about. Don't mind me here because I'm doing a live commentary if you couldn't tell. I've probably mentioned this in other videos, maybe not, I can't remember, but I did get a new laptop and I'm finally able to do live commentaries and use my HD PVR too. Sorry, I'm just writing something on a piece of paper here because I'm gonna have to go after another middle linebacker. It looks like this guy's probably gonna end up locking me out eventually. I'm not even gonna put too many points into him, or I'm gonna put a lot but not that many. Wide receiver Matt Clark, I think I can still get him. We're still gonna give it a try here. We're going to go up to 600 points. We got a lot to work with here. And here's another wide receiver, top 5. I got to try to get him in the top 3 here. I'm not too worried about wide receiver if I don't get these guys, just because I have a lot of underclassmen that are coming back. So that's why I'm going to drop these points back down here. Defense is what I'm worried about. And I really want to get my defense correct here. Offense, I can work with players that aren't that good. Running back, I'm not really going to stress that because we're pretty deep there. Middle linebacker, I don't think I'm going to get this guy, but let's increase the points here just for hope. Put that all the way up to 700. So it's looking like this guy I'm going to be able to get. I just want to make sure that I offer scholarships to these guys that I haven't offered scholarships to. I'm thinking I'm going to get this guy, so we'll bump it up a little bit, but not too much. This is the guy I'm positive I'm going to get, but this is the scrambler quarterback. He's a 4-star, but I think I pretty much based him off of speed and speed only, and that's how I managed to find him in the search. So here's a halfback, just because I have a lot of points to work with, and it looks like this guy is definitely in reach. We're going to bump this up to about 350. See if we can land him. We'll offer him a scholarship as well. These are the guys that aren't very good overall, but I still just had them on my list, and I'm going to bump their points up just a little, considering I lost so many other guys to other teams. And let's go after this center here because I need a center. You always need a center. You got to snap the ball. And I think I'm going to remove this guy. So we still have a little less than 1,000 points to play with here. Let's offer a couple of these guys a scholarship. Now I have to make sure that... Okay, I just wanted to make sure that everybody that I needed to schedule visits for were scheduled. So I actually have a guy who hasn't been scouted yet. Let's scout this guy. Maybe he'll end up being a gem. Well, his overall did bump up a little bit by 1, so that's good. So I wrote down on my list that I need to go look for a middle linebacker because I'm pretty sure I don't have any on my list now. Oh, I lied to you guys. I have 2. And let's see here. This guy's still in reach, but maybe not. Him not either. So we need to go after a middle linebacker that might still not be decided, as well as, I believe, a cornerback. Yes, definitely need help in the secondary. So let's go back here, and we're going to try to find 2 guys. 2 guys that might be able to get on this team, and hopefully there's somebody out there for us. Let's see what's going on. definitely like doing this this live commentary. It makes things a lot easier. A lot of these guys are almost locked in. I guess we can go after him. No, there's Alabama. I'm not even going to try it. Here we go. Here could be a little 3-star, and his top schools are kind of smaller schools. He runs a decent 40 time. So let's put Quinn on here. Let's see if we can find one more here. He's too slow. And there's Alabama again. Let's see. Let's grab up Quinn and Thompson. Then we're going to go and check out cornerback, see if we can find one. I want one that's good in coverage. 64 matches found. Scrambling a little bit here, and hopefully we can find somebody. It's too bad this guy doesn't want to come. Now here is a guy that we can grab up here. Alan McKnight. He's only 16% locked in. 3-star athlete. Let's go after him, and we'll find one more. Reggie Stevenson. Well, let's go with this guy just because he has a faster 40 time. So we got 4 new recruits added to the board, and we're going to go ahead and scout them and then just allocate some points to them. But I'm not gonna do that in this video just because I've already kept you guys here long enough. This looks like this video is running about 12 minutes long. So anyway, next week we're going to be taking on Wisconsin, who's 4-1. I believe their only loss is to Ohio State as well. So another Big Ten game on the road this time, and we definitely got to win this one. So we'll be back for episode number 9 in that gameplay. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Make sure you click that thumbs up, and I'm out till next time. Peace.